Hi, everyone. My name is Wei Te. I'm a machine learning solutions architect at AWS. Today, I'd like to show you a demo of a use case in media and entertainment that focuses on media localization using generative AI. Just to set the context of this demo, today there's a huge demand for producing contents from the original and to be consumed in diverse cultures and languages. However, traditionally, the media localization process is complex, time-consuming, and expensive. It usually involves many steps, including translation, hiring voice actors, creating new audios, and then carefully synchronizing it with the original video. All of this just to ensure the new version maintains the integrity of the original show. In this demo, we'll show you how you can drastically improve and streamline the process of video localization using generative AI. With that, let's look at a demo. What you see on the screen here is a demo that we put together within a user interface that illustrate how you can use generative AI for voice dubbing and lip sync. We also prepare a few video samples to illustrate these capabilities, but we'll focus on one of the videos. And what I'll do next is I'll play one of the videos, and then I'll walk through the entire process of how we achieve the media localization pipeline.
Behavioral interviewing is telling a story. You're telling us a story, you're setting up the situation so we understand exactly what you're doing.
Okay, so as we can see, the original video here is a person speaking in English. The very first step of this pipeline is we first create a transcription from the original video. And this is done using a service called Amazon Transcribe. And the output of the transcription can be shown here in the lower text box. And in the next step, we are going to apply translation into a different language. For our example, we're going to translate this into Spanish. And this process is done using an AI service called Amazon Translate. And the output from the translation job can be shown here on the text box. And then with the translation text, along with the original audio from the speaker, we can now synthesize the audio using a generative AI model called Tortoise TTS. Here's the output of the synthesized audio.
La entrevista de comportamiento es contar una historia. Nos estás contando una historia y creando una situación para que entendamos exactamente lo que estás haciendo.
Okay, now that we have a Spanish version of the voice sample, and we can use this Spanish voice sample and feed that into our last step in the process, which is to apply the lip sync using a generative AI model called video retalking. And along with the Spanish audio, we also feed the original video to be able to produce a new video with a lip sync effect. So let's take a look at the output from this process.
La entrevista de comportamiento es contar una historia. Nos estás contando una historia y creando una situación para que entendamos exactamente lo que estás haciendo.
Okay, so what you just saw is a new video that was created using a new lip sync generative AI model. And if you're curious about how this can be done end to end, let's dive into the architecture diagram for the solution. What you're looking at is an architecture diagram that provides a guidance for building voice dubbing and lip sync pipeline on AWS. It starts by a user uploading the original video content onto a cloud storage in Amazon S3 bucket. The S3 bucket triggers an event configurable through AWS Event Bridge to fire off a series of steps that is orchestrated using AWS step function. The first step that it performs is to pre-processing the original video, such as extracting the audio clips from the original video. And then we also apply transcription using Amazon Transcribe, and then apply translation using Amazon Translate, as we saw in the previous demo. The translated text is then fed into the open source voice synthesis model called Tortoise TTS, hosted in Amazon SageMaker as an asynchronous endpoint. And along with the audio samples that we extracted in the first step. It allows the synthesized audio to mimic the style and tone of the original speaker. And now we have the synthesized audio as the output. We can now use that audio to produce a lip sync video using another open source model called video retalking, hosted in Amazon SageMaker as an asynchronous endpoint. So the final output of this video with the lip sync in Spanish is what we just saw in the previous screen. The output is also uploaded onto S3 bucket for downstream processing and later consumption. So this concludes the end-to-end process of how you can build a voice dubbing and lip sync pipeline on AWS. And thank you for watching.